start off with some honorable mentions. So in this
Actually,
finale,
before we start off,
go ahead.
do you want to make sure it's recording? Okay, good. Sorry, I just paranoid.
All right. Actually, yeah. Do you want to start us off with this, Elena, who is our backend co-instructor?
Yeah, for sure. Hi guys, I'm Elena. I'm the backend co-instructor. We had very tough competition because everyone did so well integrating your backends in your projects. But a couple of them caught our eye, and the first one, drum roll for honorable mention, is Night Owl. So this is for all you night owls on campus. So people who want to party at night, well, unfortunately not in COVID, but this app will show you super cool activities at night. And their backend had really great unit testing. They even had like a Heroku CLI integration on GitHub Actions, which is crazy. So this is really great software engineering practice, and I love to see this in an app.
Yeah, so we're going to show a quick demo that you guys have submitted. If this wants to load.
Very cool registration. Sign up with a very nice owl logo. Yes, Sigma Alpha Neon Night and Beer Mile. They also show ratings, 3.5 out of 5. Not as good, but the freshman meetup could also do some work.
All right. Oh, this is our next honorable mention.
So the next honorable mention is this one-man show, Robert's text reader app. It happened to be that nobody could join his group, but his app was amazing nonetheless. This is an Android developer also integrating backend into his app. He managed to get an OCR app working that detects text from images. So if you take a pic, it'll recognize the text, and his goal is to be able to have it read the text. So if you guys have watched the K-drama Startup, you know, this is one of the ideas. So he made it a reality, and he used Google Cloud's Vision to Text API. And so we love it when developers use third-party APIs. Congrats.
This is my app, the OCR app. This is what it looks like when you enter it. This is like the main page.
Hello.
This is my app, the OCR app. This is what it looks like when you enter it. This is like the main page. You can import an image and it'll bring you here. Right now I can't do this because I haven't finished. I haven't quite finished the implementation of this. However, I have done the camera, so you can take a picture of this guy, this book, and it'll tell you rendering and let it load real quick. And it'll say like bestseller. The title will be like the first 30 characters, and yeah, it will say like right here this stuff. And yeah, it automatically gets saved, and you can check the stuff you've done before here. And what it's supposed to do is that you can hit the play button here. Oops. You can hit the play button, it'll play this part, and you hit it, and you could play audio here as well, and it would play here. And also you could share the audio. I haven't implemented that yet, and potentially you'll be able to share the text as well. So yeah, this is the app. Oh yeah, this recycler view also shows like the preview of what the picture you just took. And yeah, this is the larger picture. So yeah, I did this all by myself, by the way.
Applause, yay!
Let's go.
All right, and the moment we've all been waiting for, the winner of the best backend integration app is Gorge Sale. I love how punny this is because it's like sale, like garage sale, but like it's like a gorgeous, yeah, you get it. So this is a platform that lets sellers and buyers interact with each other, selling their stuff and buying their stuff. Not only did this backend integrate authentication with Google Auth 2.0, but also with image stores on image storage on AWS. And on top of that, they even added an extra secure layer onto HTTP. So if you look at their URL, they have like HTTPS, which is insane. I think the backend developer even had to pay for this extra level of security, but we love a secure conscious backend. And overall, this is such a well thought out backend that was able to be integrated with such a cool platform.
Hey guys, the idea of our app is for it to resemble a Cornell eBay. This is what we ended up with. It's kind of very far from it, but let's take a look. After it's run, it's going to take you directly to a Google login page. And you have to use your Cornell email to log in. Enter your password. Once you're logged in, click done. And this is our home screen. The name of our app is Gorge Sale. Click sign in. You're gonna see a UI collection of all the posts in our backend. If you're interested in one of them, you can click and it's gonna take you to a more detailed screen of the item. You can see the user name who's selling it. And if you're interested in it, you can email them using this email right here. And it has a little description, the title, the price. And if you really like it, you can click favorite. So it's easier to find in the future. And that kind of concludes the working part of our app. The posting part is supposed to for a user to post something he or she wants to sell. However, it couldn't really get the image uploading to work. So now all it has is the title of the post, the price of the post, and the description. Let's say if I want to sell a MacBook for $300, I can enter a little description here. After I'm done, I'm going to click post, and supposedly that'll send the information about this post to the backend. And the profile page is what's supposed to tie everything together. It should have the information of the current user and the stuff he's or she's bought, sold, and interested in should be displayed in this profile page, but we couldn't really get it to work. Once I click it, it's giving me a fatal error. So yeah, that's our app.
Oh, yes.
And as a reward for your great efforts in you doing a backend integration, you'll be getting a Raspberry Pi Zero W. We thought this was super fitting because if you're a backend dev, you want to be able to do cool server stuff. So you can have a little server of your own in your room and do whatever the heck you want. And can't wait to see you do more backend things.
Yeah, also heads up for everyone who will be receiving a prize. We will be contacting you on Discord later so that we can get your address so we can ship these things to you. All right, thank you to everybody who submitted. All right, next, for best user interface, we will have Zane and Cindy, our DVD instructors, explaining.
Hi, y'all. I'm Zane. I'm looking for Cindy.
Oh, hello, I'm Cindy.
We're the instructors for Intro to Digital Product Design, which is our design course taught by AppDev. Today, we're going to be presenting the Best User Interface Awards. So first up, honorable mentions for this category. All right, cool. The first one was Rain or Shine. Do you guys go ahead and play the video?
Our app, Rain or Shine, which provides weather data as well as recommended outfits sourced by other users. So the first thing that you'll see when you open the app is the first screen, which is the weather view, which is where you'll get all the weather data for the day. And by default, it is set to Ithaca, and we'll get into later about how to change that. But first things first, you can scroll through the two different collection views. This first horizontal one will show the different weather for the next 12 hours in the area you've set. And you can also look through the photos in this feed view, but you can also click on them. And as you can see, when I pull this up, a new view opens, and underneath there are all the tags that the photo has. So I can also like this photo. And what that will do is put that photo into the liked outfits on the left here. And I can also filter through these. So for example, this is a winter outfit. So if I click winter, it'll stay on. And if I click summer or moderate hot temperatures, I think it is cold, so it will stay if it's cold. And as you can see, it works out. I can add a few more photos to show it. But I think since today, these outfits all have the same tags. We can't show the full functionality, but feel free to try it out yourself. And here in the profile view, you can see that we have the user's name, which by default currently is Matthew's name. We just thought since he gave us so much help, just give him a little bit honorary status in our app. So just looking here, you can see that there's a section where you can see all the posts that you have made as a user. I've made this one waterfall post as a demo earlier. I can click into it, and as you can see, the photo displays. You can also go into the settings view, and this is where you change your name, gender, and location. The latter two will influence the data that you get on the weather view. So if I change this to female, you'll see that the homepage actually updates so that female outfits come up. As you can see, we have our new outfits. Very nice. We can also change the location. Currently, we only support 2 locations, Ithaca and Current. Oh, and I forgot to mention, when you open up the app for the first time, you'll see a prompt that asks for your location. Obviously, say yes. That way, if you put current, you'll be able to load in your current weather stuff. You might get no data. We haven't tested it since I don't really know how to give it like a dummy current value. But if your hometown is like Ithaca, cloudy, rainy, and cold, you'll probably get some data back, just like these photos. Since we have no users, we had to upload these manually into our database. So currently, these are like the only photos. But hopefully, if we actually deploy the app, there will be more. And finally, there's the post feature where as you can see, you can a camera selection pops up, and you can go into your albums and select a photo. Let's pick this one of flowers. Obviously, there's no real outfit photos on the simulator, but the flowers will pop up, and then here you can categorize your outfits under the tags from before. So let's just say this is a just so we can see that it shows up. Let's call it winter, cold, and cloudy. I think it might take a while to post. Okay. And as you can see, it should be added into our, yes, right here. Very nice. So that updates correctly. And also, I think if you click back, you'll also see the photo here. I think that is the extent of all the functionality.
Yeah, so this app is really cool. Like it's basically like Instagram plus weather, which is really, really cool. And yeah, I mean, that's why we're giving them an honorable mention award. Cool. And then the next app is the internship app. And this app, again, we'll see the video, but it's really cool because everybody knows that we have problems finding jobs on campus, especially for students, especially during like the career fair in fall. So this is a quick way for people to basically look for jobs and internships.
This is the welcome screen. As a student, you can click on Student. It brings you to the student homepage. This is the profile you can see. And you can see the recommended position for you. Click on that. You can see the detail page of the position title, the location, the company, and also the duration of the internship. You could see the skill needed for that position and the requirement for that. Also the job description underneath. You could also click on Recruiter, search for the internship, search for the candidates you like, and the recommended candidates will pop up underneath, and you could use the filter to filter other candidates. Click on that, you can see the profile of the student called Jessie, the university of her, and the location and her availability. You can also see her skills and additional information of her, also her self-introduction. This is the basic functionality of our app. Thank you.
Cool, yeah. So the app is just very well designed. Like there's lots of style and kind of like voice in it as well. And yeah, we love looking at the interface and just using it.
Yeah, thanks, Zane, for presenting those. But now for the winner of Best UI. Drum roll. Habit tracker. So yeah, we thought this app was super well designed. It looks very clean, like really good use of space, and had great hierarchy, as you can tell from the screenshots. And I also have this like cool visualization, so you can see like your progress as you're tracking your habits. But yeah, you'll see more in the video as well. So
Hello everyone. So this is our application. Our application is for habit trackers. So basically, you can track anything you want, from like quit smoking and to your thoughts and workout. So here you can here is the list of the habits you can track. And you can add a tracker here just by clicking on it, and you can type enter the name of the tracker, for example, like working out, and then like set a goal for this child or not. Yeah. And maybe like goal number 2, and you can enter some details like blah, blah, blah here and save your tracker. And then you can dismiss the page. And besides that, you can lock the record. So for example, if you are in the process of quitting smoking, you can lock like every day. So for example, like so today is like day 5, quit smoking, and then this is just like maybe like a live or no. And then the record value is like, okay, I quit 24 hours. I haven't smoked. So, and then you can save your record and then dismiss the page. So here is a summary of your daily progress. For example, you have like a what's your progress here of your like different trackers, and also you can share your progress. And here is your profile. So for example, like it's like a overall summary of your habits tracker. So like the time kept on track and the longest daily streak and completed habits such as like calories reduced and weekly recycling. And also you can share your progress. And here is your like sample profile. Yeah, so that's pretty much it.
yeah, so as you can tell, like super clean and aesthetic design, really nice use of spacing and type and color, just everything, and really well implemented by iOS with all the modals and transitions. So what this team will be winning is, can go next, yeah. So it's a Huion H420 drawing tablet, which I'm super jealous of. But yeah, you can continue with drawing aesthetic things with this tablet.
All right, guys. So the next category that we're going to announce is the Best Remote Era App. So this is a category that is new for us, and it's really came about because of our, the unprecedented times that we're living through right now. And so for this category, what we were looking for was, good apps, but also apps that are especially good given the times that we are living through. Apps that can really make your like remote living more smooth and fun. So yeah, there were a lot of really like fun and unique apps that we saw this semester. So we'll just show some honorable mentions first. So the first honorable mention is the Ithaca Trails app. And so this app is basically an app that lets you browse all of the trails that are in Ithaca that you can kind of go on hikes on. And, this is especially good because, given social distancing, this lets you go outside, see friends, and still hang out while being safe. And the reason why we like this app is because it's extremely well-rounded. The backend was really well implemented. The UI was very well implemented. And so this app, you can browse trails on campus. You can also leave reviews for apps. So we'll go into a demo.
You didn't see that. Sorry, just taking a little while to load. Here we go.
All right, hello everyone. This is our app. It's an Ithaca Trails app. So anyone of interest in hiking in the Ithaca area would find this app to be very helpful. So this is a collection view you see in the main screen. You can.
Oh no. This is unprecedented. All right,
hello everyone. This is our app. It's an Ithaca Trails app. So anyone of interest in hiking in the Ithaca area would find this app to be very helpful. So this is a collection view you see in the main screen. You can slide down it and see all the trails. There are also filters on the top that you can slide through. They're organized by activity: running, hiking, biking, skiing, and then you have the length of the trails as well, and then you have a difficulty. And then you also have a search bar, so somebody that wants to search for a specific trail and get information on that will be able to. And then next, you can also tap on a trail to get even more information.
So this brings us to an information page on the trail itself, which gives us a lot more detail about the trail, like the latitude, longitude, length, rating, difficulty, activities, and the scrollable text description, which can learn more about the trail. And then there's a reviews button where you can go to see the reviews and add a review yourself.
Yeah, so this is the reviews view controller. You can slide down the reviews. They're just tests right now. And then if you want to add one yourself, you can click the add button. And right now there are three text fields. If you click post right now, it won't work because you have to input something, and it would also, if you put in a string for the rating, it will also cause an error. So you can just you can kind of write what you want and click post, and it'll send it to the server and it'll update the collection view. And then you can also just close out of it. And yeah, that's about it. But you can see that if you go to a different trail and you click the reviews, you'll have a different reviews for this trail. So it's pretty neat. Anything else?
Hope you enjoy our app.
Yeah.
Yeah, a really neat app indeed. Definitely a very unique look too. The font is, very interesting choice of a font. I think it really adds to like the foresty nature of the app. So we really liked it. Good job, guys. And the next app, Alicia already spoiled it for you guys, but it's called Hot Takes. And this one was really kind of a crowd pleaser for the judges just because it's so hilarious. And we thought this is a really good app for these times because, you know, the app can keep you entertained while at home alone. And so basically this app is an app that lets you kind of scroll through takes like Tinder, and you can swipe on it and give your hot take on whatever the post is. Yeah, it's just a really funny and interesting app. So I'll let the demo speak for itself.
Hello, this is a demo of the Hot Takes application. The Hot Takes application allows you to post different takes to a forum where other users can see and also vote on takes that are submitted by other users who are also on our platform. We first begin in the login flow. So in the login flow, you first enter your username, and then you can also enter a password. So now that I'm logged in, I can see another take submitted by a user. So for example, the take that I'm currently viewing right now says Cornell is the best IV of them all, which in my personal opinion is not super hot take. You can also post your own hot take. So for example, I can say, I think that the engineering school should be sponsored by Microsoft. Then I can post that hot take to my profile. Now, once I'm on my profile, I can see the different takes that I've posted. And I can also see the different votes that I've made on takes. These are the different screens of our application. We've used all of the networking tools in order to implement the login flow as well as retrieving data. And we're also able to use different table views and to see whether or not takes are submitted onto the platform. Thank you.
Yeah, so, you know, as you can tell, a hilarious app, a lot of personality, very controversial. We did take off some points because Cornell is the best Abby of them all, so check yourself. But yeah, I'll let Matthew present the winner.
Yeah, thanks, Lucy. Yeah, really excited to present the winner for Best Remote Era App, and I guess without further ado, there we go. Yeah, it's Flashcard app or Let Quiz. And so congrats to Kelly, Helen, Michael, Han, and Vicky. Yeah, you know, people aren't doing a lot of in-person shopping nowadays, especially for something as small as flashcards. And, you know, you don't have your friends around because of social distancing to quiz you on academic terms for your prelims and finals. And so this app is your best companion for your remote study experience, and where you can elegantly, make sets of flashcards to help you get all those terms that you need for classes. Yeah, so we can go into the demo.
Okay, hello. So this is our flashcard app called Let Quiz. So this is like the startup page where you can see there's an option to log in, or you could also create an account. So if you click on create an account, it takes you to like the sign up page where you can enter like your name, email, password, and then click sign up to sign up. And we're gonna show, we already made an account, so we're gonna just log in and the login page. So here you just enter your email, password, and then you can log in.
Okay, so now this brings you to the home page where you can see all of the users' flashcards in flashcard sets in a table view where each set is a cell. And on the sets, you can click see terms and review to either view the terms in another or review them. And you can also click this button here to add a new deck. Well, let's do that right now. So French. Hello. Sure. Okay, so you could also add another card if you wanted, or you can delete that if you don't want that. And this is like another table view where each new card is a cell. and you can click save in the top right corner to save the whole set. Let's see. And then it appears on the home page just like that. So if you want to review the terms in that set, you can just click this button here and it'll bring you to a new controller where it'll display each card in a table view right here. And you can click on the term to start if you want to say, show that it's like something you're having trouble memorizing, or if it's like too easy and you don't need to look at it anymore. Let's go back and
yeah, and also finally there's a review option. So if you click on the review button for a certain set, then it'll display all the terms and definitions within like 2 or 3 second intervals so that you can review, and then it'll display done when you're like done with all the terms and you've finished. And yeah.
And so that's our app. Thank you.
Yeah, and so once again, really, neat, elegant UI, and I really like that quizzing feature with like those intertwining, sort of switching between the term and the definition. And so, yeah, I guess we can move on to what you guys will be receiving for all the awesome work. And yeah, you guys are going to be getting a NW800 condenser mic. And so, if you're ever doing any voiceovers in the future, or you just want some really crisp audio for your next Zoom meeting, we hope this will come in handy. It's a real neat piece of tech.
All right, last but of course not least, we are going to be giving our best overall app. So as the name implies, this is pretty much what we think is the best app in all aspects. The front end looks good, all the functionality is good, the idea is good, the back end is super clean, just all around a great app. And for this app, it's going to be me and Kevin, your Hack Challenge finale hosts.
Huzzah! All right, so let's start out with the honorable mentions. Honorable mention goes to Big Red Meat. So I really like this one. Like, Lord knows I have no idea what's like happening on campus at any one time, and this group has chosen to solve that. They've made an app to set up events on campus, whether it's a sunset view on the slope next to the clock tower or an ice cream party over at the dairy bar. Without further ado, here's their video.
Hi, welcome to our app, Big Red Meets. Big Red Meets is an app where you can discover events happening around Cornell, meet people with similar interests, and find friends to do fun activities with.
Yeah, to begin, you can log in or create an account. Creating an account requires a username, a password, a net ID, and your socials.
The homepage is an event page. It shows a list of all events, including name, time, and location. You can star events that you're particularly interested in to save for later. You can also sort by different tags, including sports, music, study, outdoors, shopping, and other. You can click on an event to get more information about it and to sign up for one. You can also see who else has signed up and add them as friends.
You can also create your own event that you'd like other people to join you in. You'd have to fill out the event title, a quick description, a location, time, whether only your friends on this app can see it or public, anyone can see it, and then select the tags you want. So here, Harry Potter is creating an event where he can ask people to come with him to Hogsmeade and have butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks together. the event has now been added to the homepage, and anyone else that wants to join can sign up for it.
And finally, you can view your own created events and events you sign up for on your own profile page.
Yeah, so that's our app, and please enjoy our Big Red Meet.
Kevin, final words about this one?
No, it's just really impressive. All right.
All right, so we are gonna move on to the best overall winner. This was so hard to choose, you guys. We literally sat there, like we debated for an hour, and they're like, all right, we got something. And then we're like, oh, but what about this app? And we're like, okay, let's just go back to the drawing board. And this lasted for like just straight up like 2 hours overall. So it was really hard choosing. You know, you guys are all winners in our heart, but we eventually had to choose something. So drum roll, thank you very much for the drum roll. And here it is. Overall winner is Places. Places is just an amazing app. We love the idea that you guys went with, and not only, you know, you guys have a good idea, the execution was amazing. It was really robust as a sign in, sign up, as a search and filter, and a map view. You can search, so Places is like places on campus, not just like buildings or anything, but like where's the best bathroom to go to? You can rate your bathrooms. You can check out where the blue lights are. It's just really useful. Because, you know, everyone already knows where Gates Hall is, but do you know where the nearest 5-star bathroom is? Probably not. And you even have reviews and favorites. Like it's just a great app, and I'll let it speak for itself.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Places app. This is the app that our team designed for the AppDev Hack Challenge. Places is an app that helps you find important destinations around campus, such as bathrooms, water fountains, and blue light zones. So to begin, let's pretend that we don't have an account and we're a new user. We can click sign up and enter a Cornell email. I'll just enter 88@cornell.edu and a sample password of 123. So now when I try to enter my Cornell email, let's say I entered the wrong password. Let's say I do 222 and I click login, it gives us this invalid credentials message. Now if we enter the correct password, we should be able to log in. It brings us to this home screen page where we can filter, such as by blue light or by bathroom. We can also use the search bar at the top to search. For example, this shows the water fountain near Duffield Hall. If I click on a place, it brings me to the view of that specific place. This place has no reviews, so that's why the rating is 0 and no reviews are showing up. Now moving on to the tile view, this is where you can see all of the places laid out in a tile format. Right now, none of the stars are highlighted because the user has no favorites or no reviews since it's a new account. We can also filter by blue light or bathroom or water fountain over here, and we can also search. So let's say we do Duffield Hall, we can search like that. Let's say we add something to our favorites, it comes up in the favorites tab, and similarly if we remove it from our favorites, it gets removed from the favorites tab over here. Some places already have reviews, such as this one. We can see the 3 reviews that are already there, but if we want to add our own review, we can click on a place and click add review. I'll say great place, and I'll give it a rating of 5 stars. So when I click save, it shows up on this screen over here, and I can also go to my user page and see the review that I just wrote. Now if I sign out and log into an account that I had created previously, over here, it's the same type of format, but in the user page, I can see all the reviews that I've written in the past and all the favorite places that I have marked. So that's it for our app right now. In the future, we are hoping to implement some functionality where a user can add their own place, or they can also add certain pictures to the places that are already there and delete reviews that they have written. Thank you.
Yeah, so as you guys just saw, amazing app. I also want to give a huge shout out, as the backend co-instructor, huge shout out to their backend because it's really clean, it's robust, they have authentication for users and images, they have a good API specification, which is honestly one of the most important things you can have as a backend developer. And they had Postgres integration. So if you guys know in the class, we teach you how to integrate with the SQLite database, but they went ahead and used Postgres, which is a little more complicated to use. So shout out to you guys. Just overall amazing job. And you will get to see what you get as a prize if this wants to be nice. Yeah, so best overall, you guys will each be getting Echo Dot 4th Gen. So hopefully you like Amazon and Alexa. Whoop, whoop. So yeah, congratulations to everybody. I think I've said thank you 3 times already, but we really hope that you enjoyed this experience of getting to work with people who aren't necessarily working on the exact same portion of the project as you, and that you've taken something away, and hopefully that you guys can continue to build your own apps and even iterate on the ones that you've created over a Hack Challenge. A lot of these ideas are amazing, and I think you can totally launch these apps in the future. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. Finally, we will have some space open for a Q&A. If you are interested in learning more about other courses, or if you want to learn more about applying to AppDev, you can stick around. We have a lot of AppDev members here, both instructors and TAs, and just people hanging out. And we can also open breakout rooms if you want to talk to someone in a private space. But yeah, for the winners, we will want to take photos of you guys with your app in the slide. I guess usually we do this in front of a screen, but we can't do this now, so we'll just do a Zoom picture. But keep an eye out on your Discord. We will be pinging you when it's time for you to join the photos breakout room. But yeah, that's the end of Hack Challenge finale. Again, we'll be contacting winners about prizes. And thank you so much.